Time effort.
There are several ways to play smart defense without being called for a foul. Take advantage of using your hands with a pro stick. If you hold the right stick up, your player will hold their hands up. This is good for deflecting passes as well as bothering some shot attempts. If you move the pro stick left or right, you will move your hands to play the passing lanes and hopefully deflect a pass for a steal. If you want to contest a shot without fouling, move towards the offensive player attempting the shot and flick the pro stick up quickly. If you ever find yourself
on the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings, at power forward, Marvin Bagley III. At the other forward position, Harrison Barnes. At shooting guard, Tyrese Halliburton. At the other guard position, De'Aaron Fox. At center, MP. The head coach of the visiting team is Luke Walton. Small forward position, 6'5", number 22, at guard, 6'5", number 18, Jake Milton. At guard, 6'10", number 25. At forward, 6'8", number 12, at center, 7 foot, number 21, the head coach for your Philadelphia 76ers is Doc Rivers. This is your Philadelphia 76ers.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clarke Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. He's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. And for the 76ers, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. 2 offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Now, here's Milton. To the wing right side. Embiid against MP. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Passes it to Barnes. Back to Halliburton. MP passes to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. They get a hand on it. Fox with it. Guarded by Simmons. Down low. Halliburton outside. Shot from the wing. Off the left rim and out. Simmons against Fox. It's good.
And Simmons so deft with the floater. Freezing the defense completely.
Pass to MP. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hilton the pass to Simmons. There's Embiid. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, Simmons is a platinum level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Fox against Simmons. Fox kicks to Halliburton. Pass to MP. Outside, Fox. 6 to shoot. MP, good. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox. They're outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
And the pass to Thibault. He blocks it again.
And the blocks keep coming. Now tied for the top mark.
Next one puts him at the pinnacle of the list. What a legendary season for him.
Mark Eaton, you have company. 456 blocks has been the record since blocks were recorded in the 1974 season. And decades later, it has finally been matched.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Here's Embiid. And another shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
76ers trailing. Hilton the pass to Simmons. He takes it in. Here's Embiid, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Here's Embiid, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Embiid.
Despite the foul, MP very composed. That allowed him to finish the and one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the right side. Embiid wide open. Misses, and he wants that one back.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Back to Fox. He kicks it to MP. Poked loose. Simmons looking it over. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Kings leading. Outside, Fox. Passes it to MP. Halliburton on the wing. Back to MP. Bucket is good. MP's got 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Kings leading now by 3. Inside. And MP throws it down.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Harris inside. Defended by Bagley. Harris misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And MP throws it down.
Hey, you know what I say? Why lay it up when you can throw it down? MP showing you some force right there with that dunk.
Fox against Simmons. Dishes it to Embiid. Over Barnes. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. He's got 8.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Fox. He just could not put it together in that loss to Atlanta. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Barnes is a high flyer, now a huge target to throw to when he's sizing up that alley-oop.
The 76ers trail by 7. Over to the wing. Embiid against MP. And a wide open look for Simmons. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 5 here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You know, Embiid does most of his work inside, but he's pretty comfortable in the mid-range, too.
To the middle. MP finds Bagley. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Fox. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And there's the bucket from MP.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Harris looking it over. Lets it go from 11. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Now, here's Fox. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And the 76ers call time here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Tobias Harris. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bagley. And Hield subbed in for
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Simmons. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
That one is off. And, Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now here's Hield. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. MP kicks to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And MP with the basket on the assist by Hield. MP's got 23.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 14.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
They've been out of sync since the opening tip. I mean, they've got to take better care of the ball.
Now Simmons. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
To the inside, and the dunk by MP.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Halliburton on the wing. Hield outside. Some nice ball movement here by the King. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clarke, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
Now, here's Maxey. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
Here's Fox. 16-point lead.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Halliburton's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Drummond working against MP. Lets a floater go. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. And stolen by Simmons. Outside, Green. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Simmons. Second shot opportunity. He gets it in there. Simmons got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
For 3, MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Deflects the pass. It's Curry with the drive. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Fox. And with 9 assists, he's keeping their offense going.
What's been key for me is he's not holding it just for the assist. He's making the right play with each read.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
Some changes for Sacramento. Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Drummond. Curry with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Simmons for 3. That shot off. And so it's the Sacramento Kings sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate them.
And certainly, Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Tobias Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green, and it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. On the court right now for the Kings, and Halliburton on the wing. He's joined by Barnes. Rashawn Holmes out there with MP, and it's Fox in at the point.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Hawks played a huge game. He finished
again with the block.
And that block puts him on top of the history books.
Wow, the record for the most blocks in a season is now his and his alone.
And there is a new Lord of the block. Mark Eaton held the record for blocks for so long, but not anymore. His record of 456 has officially been passed.
The 76ers trail by 18. Milton kicks to Harris, and there's the pass to Maxey. He feeds it to Embiid, over MP, and Fox. On the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clarke, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master, so I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Milton. And a miss there on the triple. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. To the paint. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. And the rejection by MP. Barnes passes to Halliburton. He kicks it to Fox. To the left side wing. Harris against MP. And a missed layup. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. 19-point game. Pass to Maxey. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And he makes that one. Embiid's got 15 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The kick out to Fox. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And here now is Thibault. Pass to Maxey. To the inside. And the shot goes in from Embiid. 17 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Holmes. Pass to Fox. Puts it up from 12. And the shot is long. The 76ers trail by 19. Down low. Fast break. Here they come. A shot by Milton, no good.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's Barnes. The kick out to Fox. MP passes to Fox. Holmes trying to free himself up. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by MP.
Yeah, fantastic work that time, recognizing the overcommitment. Leave somebody on MP's team open, and you're going to regret it.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Puts it up from 12, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The pass to Halliburton. The wide open look here for Fox. Off target from outside. Philadelphia is shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Thibault, the pass to Milton. The shot's good.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
MP left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
You cannot afford to get too physical with MP. I mean, he's crafty at figuring out how to get to the line by drawing those fouls.
Free throw good, MP.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for Maxey. And Drummond throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
For 3, Harris drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 11 points.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
And so we wrap up the first half. Kings lead by 15. And don't go away after the break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. An emphatic LU jam.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
The rejection by Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
To the middle, here's Halliburton.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The 76ers trail by 15. Passes to Milton. Inside, it's...
And the way he's blocking shots tonight, even on the road, he's saying, not in my house.
And Greg, you talk about striking fear defensively. I think even this crowd is a little shell-shocked.
Are you serious putting up that shot around him? Have you seen his block total? Come on, man, pay attention.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his third foul so far. Sacramento leading by 15. Barnes outside. Bagley against Harris. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile. Very hard to stop without fouling.
The Kings have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. He hits both from the stripe.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers. He helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. It's tipped. MP left side. Barnes finds MP. Halliburton outside. Outside, Fox. Outside for Bagley. 4 on the shot clock. Halliburton for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Halliburton up top. Defended by Milton. Kings moving the ball around. Pass to Halliburton. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
They get the rebound. Milton. And the rejection by MP.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Bagley, no good. The 76ers trail by 16. Idle on the wing. Back to Simmons. Feeds it to Harris. Here's Milton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Simmons with it. Halliburton picks him up. Barnes against Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you he has a lot to prove this year.
And the 76ers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the 76ers with some changes. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
Drafted third overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injuries. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
Here's Hield and Embiid with the block. Curry is inside. Covered by Mitchell. Second chance shot. And the rejection by MP. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Watch how MP flusters the defense with the dribble move, getting himself the shot he was looking for.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 16. Here's Embiid. Second chance effort. Good defense by MP.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Good on the shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots it up. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 23.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
And MP throws it down.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here's Simmons. He's got 6. The pass to Embiid. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Embiid's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in the class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
There's Embiid. Hangs in the air.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring. Here's Maxey. He's got 10. Kicks to Drummond. Outside, Green. The 76ers with another miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
In the corner, it's Hield. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. Stolen. 1:56 left in the third. Now, here's Maxey. Covered by Hield. That cuts the lead to single digits. And it's 6 points for Andre Drummond.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Curry with it. Holmes covering. Curry can't get it to go.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Halliburton outside. Back to MP. Rebound Andre Drummond. The 76ers trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Maxey passes to Green. The wing jumper off target.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closer. Here's Drummond. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Drummond's got 8 points.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That is big boy, grown man strength right there by Drummond. Excels at brushing off the contact and then converting through tough defense.
Free throw, no good for Drummond. Here's Halliburton. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And B getting it done for Sacramento. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Kings. Backs in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. Alex Len out there with MP. And it's Barnes and at the small.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's MP. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Simmons. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Harris has got 19 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's MP. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. MP's got 54 points.
Well, I tell you what, you've got to love MP's resilience, battling through the contact there.
Milton finds Simmons. Here's Harris. Dribble on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Fox passes to Barnes, and the dunk by MP.
And look at how synced up MP is with his guys. They're in perfect rhythm for that alley-oop.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Drummond working against Fox. 4 on the clock. Here's Simmons.
Tremendous activity there from MP, doing whatever he can to distract the shooter, and actually doing a pretty good job of it.
Throw good, Drummond.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Sacramento leading by 4. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Harris outside. From past the arc. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's MP. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
It is always a good idea to pound it inside. MP forcing the issue that time, getting himself to the line.
And that one misses.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game there.
Drummond dishes to Harris. Back to Drummond at the elbow. It's Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond, and the layup falls. Drummond's got 12 points in just the second half.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Puts it up from 12. Fox, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
To the middle to tie it up. Here's Drummond, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Hits it again. Wow.
He's at 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. The 76ers trail by 4. Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Milton. And that one, good.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And stolen by Thibault. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. And both free throws good for MP. Philadelphia has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Milton kicks to Embiid. That one's not going to go. Good defense by MP. A pass to Fox. The feed now to MP. The kick out to Barnes. Back to MP. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Now, here's Thibault. He's covered by Halliburton. Now, Thibault. Fires to the hoop. And, yes, it's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Bagley with the bucket.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Fox against Simmons. He kicks to Embiid. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the inside. MP, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Kept alive. Goes back up. And Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, Barnes doing a nice job embracing contact on the way up. Superb at throwing himself into the defense and drawing the foul.
That's good from Barnes.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player, becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
Barnes hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Simmons against Fox. Milton with it. Pass to Embiid. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Embiid's got 32 points in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
MP kicks to Halliburton. Outside, Fox. Down low. And Embiid with the block. Bagley against Harris. It is now to Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And in 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
And Embiid drops them both.
Boy, is he really getting after it here. in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight, spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
Halliburton passes to MP. Can't cash in from close range. The 76ers leading by 3. And here is Milton. Rebound by the Kings. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Halliburton passes to MP. Back to Halliburton. MP right side. And the dunk by MP.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Fox against Simmons. Here's Milton. 6 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. Milton's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Halliburton. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Weibel. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Philadelphia leading by 5. The pass to Simmons. Now here's Milton. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Simmons, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond personal, Clarke. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
A shot by Milton, no good.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
MP, and MP throws it down.
That's just who you want to have it in that situation. MP's going to be the guy when they need a big bucket.
Philadelphia shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. To the middle. Here's Embiid. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Leading by 5. Bounce pass for Milton. And now the Kings. Fast break. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Harris. Barnes has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Harris against Bagley. Harris passes to Milton. And the rejection by MP. The Kings trail by 5. Barnes outside. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid. Here's Milton. That shot misses. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. To the paint. Here's MP. Missed inside. The 76ers leading by 5. Thibault kicks to Harris. Back to Thibault. In the pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. He's covered by Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Embiid from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Embiid's got 37.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Simmons against Fox. Simmons passes to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Passes to Thibault. To the inside. There's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of them.
Now, here's Milton. So, the 76ers win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clarke Kellogg, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.